So now I'm going to make a part 2 of the energy of the nines, because this year is a 9 year. It talks about how 9 energy is Piscean energy. And I feel like this book has a few important things to say for the energy we're kind of moving into. The North Node will move into Pisces this year, I think on January 11th. So let's talk a little bit about it. It says, okay, so like a person who is moving into a new house and holding a garage or yard sale where they sell their possessions at a fraction of what they're worth, the 9 person will be giving many things away throughout their lifetime. Indeed, a 9 is never truly fulfilled unless they find ways to give themselves to others. Many of them take this to the highest level and become saviors of humanity. Many great spiritual leaders and teachers are 9s as their birth cards. Often is the utter frustration with all disappointments in their personal lives. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, so we're about to be reading the second column, so if you want to... Anyways, okay. It says, often it is their utter frustration with all the disappointments in their personal lives that motivates 9s to take on such cosmic or universal work. In many ways, the 9 is the opposite of the ace. Whereas the ace actually needs to be selfish and self-centered, the 9 cannot. Each time the 9 tries to do things just for themselves, they reap untold misery and pain. It simply goes against the grain of their soul's existence. 9 is the second and the last of the spiritual numbers, 7 being the first. Like the 7, the 9 must follow a higher path to be completely fulfilled, and often this path is the exact opposite of what is believed and taught in our society. Thus, early life can be very confusing for the 9 person who tries to approach life in the traditional manner and meets with repeated failure. The conscious ones catch on quickly and realize that they are different and need different motivations in order to have a successful life. 9s can develop strong victim-savior complexes, and of all of them exhibit this to some degree. 9 represents the letting go of our personal desires and identity and merging ourselves into the universal consciousness. In this regard, the 9 person often identifies themselves with a great purpose, that of saving the world in some way. Instead of just thinking of themselves and their own personal needs, the 9 person now identifies with the world at large. In their 9ness, Piscean manner, they go about trying to save people in their world. They are often soft-hearted and gentle and are there for you if you have problems. They will nurse you back to health and will accept you when no one else will, as a Piscean would. However, there are 2 big problems with the savior complex that many 9s exhibit. First of all,